Hello, I'm Fabrizio Pini, and I'm the Director of the International Master in Luxury Management at MIP School of Management, Politecnico di Milano. During this lecture, we will present the main aspects of social media for fashion brands. In particular, we will focus on the following topics: some key figures showing the relevance of social media, and the way through which social media affects the fashion industry, with a reference to digital disruptions and data-driven fashion. All the major players of the fashion industry have now adopted social media marketing and are looking for new ways to engage with the fans and customers. The diffusion of social media has now reached a full global scale, with over 3.5 billion social network users worldwide, while internet users are estimated to be over 4 billion. The access to digital and social contents is more and more perceived through mobile devices such as smartphones, and it has reached an astonishing 45% of the world population, with 3 billion people connected. On the global scenario, Facebook, with all its platforms and services, such as Facebook Messenger and Instagram, is the most relevant player, while some regional platforms show high levels of penetration in specific geographical areas. vKontakte in Russia, for example, or Qzone in China, and Odnoklasnik in Turkey. These local platforms show a dominant position in countries where Facebook services are limited for several economic and political reasons. Even on the same social platforms, national and regional cultural differences might call for a different approach to the creation of contents and the engagement of users and consumers. Cultural differences affect the way in which social media shape the interactions between customers and brands, and might require a different approach in the way contents are created and managed. In countries where large groups of people willingly tend to conform with certain trends, such as in the case of China, a broadcaster approach to social media is acceptable. On the other hand, in countries dominated by more individualistic cultures, such as the United States of America, luxury and exclusivity are better created through a communication strategy that appeals individual achievement and esteem. The growing digitalization of the relationship between customers and brands has radically changed the fashion industry. In particular, we see the emergence of what could be defined as the real-time fashion, that, through influencers' social media feeds and live-stream fashion shows, makes merchandise visible to customers long before it could be bought. In real-time fashion, a crucial role is played by fashion bloggers and influencers that allow consumers to access a world that was originally reserved only to trade partners and fashion brands. At the same time, communities of fashion enthusiasts provide tips and suggestions on how to adapt fashion to personal needs and interests. Fashion brands support real-time fashion by providing live streams for their catwalk on several social media platforms. In this sense, the original role of runaways has been progressively enlarged to provide a fashion entertainment for brands and fashion enthusiasts. Live streaming catwalks can even support real-time shopping by consumers through the mechanism of the see now, buy now. The use of social media provides fashion brands with a large amount of information about consumers' preferences and tastes, as well as emerging trends. This information might originate what is defined as data-driven fashion. In conclusion, fashion brands engage with customers on social media platforms, providing interactions all throughout the purchase process. In this sense, fashion brands prepare their own contents, such as behind-the-scenes, catwalks, and collections previews, and make them available on different social media platforms and digital supports, live streaming, e-magazine, blogs. Through monitoring tools, such as social media listening, fashion brands can measure the acceptance of collection and merchandise, and, at the same time, through pull actions, they can promote the purchase.